So I'm going to try my open journal like this and speak from my heart, where I know I'm speaking to myself, but maybe this message may resonate with someone. Maybe you're going through the same thing. I know you want the best out of life. I know you want all the good, all the fruits and berries, all of the things that just is sweet and loving and peaceful and harmonious and wonderful. I know that sometimes life hands you shit, even though you don't even deserve it. You're a great person. You have an amazing heart. You give to people. You're selfless. You're not selfish. You're selfless. You transmute your pain into power. You go through battles, horrific battles that people don't even know of. You don't you don't overshare or burden people with your thoughts because you are that caring. You care about balance. And so you don't overshare because you understand that everybody's dealing with their own demons. Everybody's dealing with their own burdens. And sometimes you just want to speak to people without it burdening them. But because you can't take that risk, or you don't want to take that risk, you just don't even risk it. And you just say, I'll just keep this to myself. You find outlets like online communities. Maybe you got a prayer hotline that you call. Maybe you have a hotline that you call. You try to go for walks. You try to meditate. You try to read books. You try to use ChatGPT. And you pour all your heart out, all your thoughts out. And sometimes it still might not feel enough. It gets you by, but sometimes maybe it doesn't feel enough. And then you have the moments where you just feel like, wow, like I'm really wasting my time. I have one life to live. And you're watching other people just focusing on such mundane, tiny little things, tiny little details of life that for you, it doesn't matter. But clearly to them, it does. And it makes you feel just so misunderstood. Because you understand that on a bigger scale, God brought you here to enjoy life. Yes, to learn lessons, absolutely. Like life is not always going to be peaches and creams. It's not. You have to go through things, uncomfortable things, heartbreaking things, because God wants you to experience every single emotion. And unfortunately, we have to experience every single emotion at some point in our life, whether we want to or not. But let's just say you're older now, you're getting older, and you're just like, okay, but when does it stop? When do the lessons stop? When does the pain stop? When does these uncomfortable emotions and the tests just stop? When can I just live in peace and harmony and just wake up today knowing that, okay, today's going to be an amazing day, and it actually be an amazing day. Nobody comes and try to mess with you. Nobody tries to bully you. Nobody tries to convert you or change your perception on things. And when can people just allow you and respect you and appreciate you for who you are with all your layered mindset, all of the thinking that you put into making sure that others are okay? When is it going to be a good world for you? I understand so heavy on that. And I'm sure it makes you cry. I'm pretty sure you had so many moments where you've cried silent tears where nobody even knew. Nobody knows your depth. Nobody knows your pain. Nobody knows your struggle. And that feeling of being misunderstood, oh my gosh. I could cry. That deep-rooted feeling of being misunderstood, where you literally feel like you're saying, hey guys, look, the sky is blue. And then people are arguing with you, no, it's green. No, it's orange. And you're like, bro, look, it's blue. And they're like, what are you crazy? And you're just like, what am I saying wrong? And then it might turn into an argument. And they're like, oh, look, you just think you know it all. You're trying to start shit or you don't even know what you're talking about. And you're just like, oh my God, why is this so complex? Where's my tribe in my community that thinks just like me, that looks at the sky and say, okay, it's blue. And everybody could just be like, yeah, I agree with you, it's blue. Where you could feel at peace and be like, oh, thank God, somebody understands me. And I feel for the people, and I resonate with the people that haven't found their community yet, where you're still swimming in that big ass ocean, lost, trying to find your way back home. And then only to realize that there is no home. You might have to create the home. And I urge you not to give up, because it's so easy to give up. But the fact that you've endured so much just shows how strong you are. Big yourself up. Tap yourself on the back. Give yourself a clap. The fact that you haven't even give up, despite all of the headaches, the misunderstanding, the miscommunications, the miss. You are loved and appreciated by God, the one who created you. And unfortunately, the people that you come into contact with here on this earth, they are all extensions and parts of you. I feel like sometimes when we argue with people or people are not understanding us, it's because those are the people that we have, like the part of us that they're showing is the part that we've disconnected from. And it's more so about you just staying firm in who you are and being okay with that. Being okay with being different. Being okay with that. I'm learning to being okay with being different. I realize that no one truly knows me. And I only understand this because I've grown so much that I grow so fast. First of all, I love knowledge, so I love to learn. So I'm constantly working at my core. And don't get me wrong, the days will challenge me. People will challenge me. And some days I do amazing. I pass the test, and then other days I don't do so well. And I have to remember to myself, I'm human. So I'm going to have a moment where I'm feeling flustered because I've been good for so long. I've been nice. I've been caring. And people just may want to take advantage of that, or they just misunderstand that. And then they still treat you how they want to treat you. So that can get frustrating. But we have to be okay with being true to ourselves and not wavering on that. And instead, live in your truth. Be authentically, unapologetically yourself. Why? Because if you switch up and start changing yourself for other people, your real tribe, the people who are meant to find the real you, they're not going to find you because you have a mask on. Because you've been living in somebody else's light according to how they want you to live. And that's really messed up when you really think about it, because who did you come to this earth with? Was it them? Were they born with you out your mother's womb at the same moment? So why allow that person to have such an immense impact on who you are and what you were here to do? What if there's a tribe of people who, let's just say if I'm calling myself weird. What if I have a whole tribe of people that's weird just like me, and everybody has a different definition of weird. So I'm using that word very loosely. But let's just say there's a tribe of weird people waiting for me. But because I want to fix myself up and change myself according to other people's norms, that tribe is not going to find me. I'm not going to find that tribe. And then before you know it, I'm going to look up and I'm going to have so many regrets that I'm not even myself. And I'm going to say, who am I? And guess what? People change their opinions and their wants all the time. This is why you cannot change for nobody. Be yourself. Be okay with being yourself. We got one life to live, y'all. Can you guarantee and promise me that you're going to live to see the rest of this week? No, nobody knows. And I'm sorry for getting so deep, but it's just like, you have one life to live. Go enjoy it. Don't live it for other people. Live it for you. And I know you're a good person. Maybe life handed you shit. Don't become a shitty person because of it. It's easy to just give up and just say, you know what, screw it. Like, I suck. Life sucks. Everything sucks. No, you don't suck. Life sucks. And leave it right there. Leave it right there. You don't suck. Life sucks. And it's okay. They did say this is hell on earth, right? So what else do you expect from hell? What more do you expect? So I'm going to leave this message here because I don't want to keep it too long. But you guys, love on yourselves, man. Love on yourselves. Appreciate your difference. Appreciate that other people are different. We need assholes in this world, unfortunately. We need assholes because that asshole may grow into somebody who's an advocate for people. That bully, as unfortunate as it is, the bullies teach us to defend ourselves. The bullies teach us that there's people that's hurting in this world, and they're suffering in their own, and they can't even do nothing about it. That's what I see when I see bullies. People that's trying to make you feel like crap for being a good person or whatever the case may be, or wanting to help other people. They want to make you feel bad. No, they're just mad because they don't have it in them to give and be okay with giving and sharing the knowledge, and they're just selfish, so they don't want to see you giving because they feel like by you giving is taken away from them. That is selfish. Be okay with sharing. If it's okay for you and you don't feel depleted, do what you need to do and share with other people. Be there for other people. Be kind. Be kind. This world is already shitty. Let's not add more shit to this world. Be kind. Think about the way you speak to people. Think about the way you handle people. Don't worry. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Some people need a verbal ass whooping. Ooh, child. Some people need a verbal ass whooping. But on a bigger scale, as we're trying to heal ourselves, try not to get wrapped up in that nasty tornado. Try not to. You're human, so it may happen. Until next time, Mystic out.